Right now in Leafland, it's a little tense.
It's a little tense, exactly. So, coming up on 8:03 here on Saga 960, we welcome for the first time in quite some time the head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mr. Mike Babcock. Mike, good morning.
It's great to be here, Dave. I just want to say that, it's not the greatest time for me to be here because there's a lot going on with the group. We got a lot of players. We gotta figure some stuff out, and I think we gotta get it done. So if you could move it along, that'd be great.
And you know what? And let's get right into it. First topic of conversation, maybe the biggest, Mitch Marner. Is he going to be a Toronto Maple Leaf when you and I talk next week?
Oh God, I hope so. Because there's a lot of garbage on our team, and we paid way too much money. I know that, Kyle's sitting there going, oh, geez, I'm the smartest guy. I got glasses and everything. And I'm like, well, I'll tell you something, short stuff. You paid a lot of money for that blonde-haired kid, and he didn't even show up at the beginning of the year.
It's true.
You got a couple of guys moving out who aren't that great. I understand that. Patty Marlowe, boy, did we pay for that one. I like Patty, but Jesus, good thing I made my car payments last month because I don't know if I'm going to make them again. I think it's just about math. So I said to Smarty Pants Dubas, I said, can you add? Because right now, what we got added up, it don't work out. And if we don't got Mitch, we don't got nothing.
No,
that's what I think.
No, you know what? There's a lot of Leaf fans that are thinking that, but there's a lot of opposition too, including a lot of Leaf fans sitting there going, maybe Mitch's dad is kind of interfering a little too much. You see that in today's hockey where the hockey dads interfere a little too much?
I'll be honest, he's a bit of a prick. Yeah, he's, is he going to get the power play? I'd shut up, Paul. You're not, that's the definition of your snowplow parent right there. He's not a coach. You're just a dad. All you did was fertilize someone and the kid growed up. That's about as far as it goes. You're not in the show. You're not in the NHL. You're not part of the group. So you got to sit down and shudder. That's what I told him.
Speaking of not in the show, PK Subban will not be a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. There was some talk that he may have been, but he's off to New Jersey. Maybe your thoughts?
That's really too bad because I thought, in the back end, he'd really be something, wouldn't he? He could quarterback the power play, and he's better than what we got. I mean, I like Morgan, but a lot of the other guys like Hainsey and stuff like that, they're terrible. We gotta hope that we put some concrete and boards over in between the posts because they're gonna get a lot of shots this year, Dave.
Very true. Okay, Coach. Last question. Let's end on a positive here because we have been talking a little negative. You mentioned terrible. You have to be excited that Jake Gardiner and Nikita Zaitsev will not be on the roster come spring training camp itself.
Thank God, because poor Jakey. I mean, he sit there crying like a baby, and I'd say, do you know what the blue line means? He'd say no. Well, that's you're a blue liner, and you can't let the teams with the other jerseys go by you. And he said, "What's the other team look like?" I said, "Oh, Jesus,
boy.
kid, yeah, we're in trouble." I said, "You got to go back. You go to Edmonton where they don't really prize smart people. You'll get a lot of work out there too, because they're garbage as well. They won't get better. They won't.
He might be the smartest person in that city,
and that's saying not a lot, because there's some dummies.
Yeah. Coach, thanks for this.
Thanks, Davey.
We will talk again.
I did a good job. As they say, the sun will come up tomorrow. We'll get some good players, and I know everyone else got some good players, but we'll get her done.
Mike Babcock, the head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs, right here on Saga 960.